We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Derek Holland will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is one of those games to get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second. Pujols is on his way home. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Standing in now, number 3. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, David Lee. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Martin. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready now, Gary Cox, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 3 runs already home here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis is after it. And they can't run it down.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
2 out here and a runner at second. Full count. 3-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Michael Lee, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to leave them loaded. Drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 5 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched the minimum 5 innings to get the W, and he got the win. I know he wasn't real happy. He's hoping he can pitch deeper, and we'll see if he's able to go deeper in this game today.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game. A leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Leonis Martin. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, catcher, number 71.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, number 71. And that misses for ball one. Enters play here at 279. 25 homers and 78 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Sin-Soo Choo can turn it around. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So coming to the plate, number 77. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now at the plate, Tanner Pelly. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 3 onto the grass. And that will end up a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Yu is right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams, and there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball, and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
1 strike.
The 3-1 now to Albert. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Second base.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into the box, number 3. A base hit in his first trip. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. David Lee. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runners back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score the runner from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Giovanni Gallardo is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. In now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. High pop up. Pelly is there. And that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Astros lead this one 7-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Rangers. Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Second baseman, David Yu.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 8.
Into the box now. Liriano. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that misses. 1-1. None out. Runners at first and second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
One and two. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Cox will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Shin Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Astros on top, 7-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
Michael
off for Houston.
Lee, and he'll
Right
start
fielder,
out their half of the 3rd.
Michael
Top of the order
Lee.
to follow. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here it is on 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. It's 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches,
Now
but that
batting,
last pitch
catcher,
was really good.
Joe
He missed
Mauer.
down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here's Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Albert now. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Two-two. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, David Lee, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and 1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Gary Cox would be next. Three-two with the bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 9-0. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Leonis Martin.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, number 77, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Pujols in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tanner Pelly.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Pelly. In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Left fielder number 18, Chris
Striding
Davis.
in, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here it comes. Ball two now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Andrus will play this one at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Looked to be a base hit off the bat, but he was able to range far into the hole to cut it off, as show track demonstrates, over 20 feet as a matter of fact. Then, just as impressively, the strong throw across the diamond to finish off the out. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Pelly gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Digging in, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers nothing. In now, David
Leading off in the Ranger fourth, second baseman, number 30.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw. Got him. Oh, what a play.
Now
Big
batting,
league play in the hole
number
right there, and
28.
that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box, Liriano. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit to short. Lee fields it cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes now to Andrus. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Joe Mauer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you. Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Has a look. Now the pitch. Too low. 1-0. I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Digging
Altuve.
in now, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a play! Got him. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Houston, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th
Leading
as they
off
look
for
to
the
break
Rangers.
through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Here's Leonis Martin. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in, number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 9-0. Ready once again, David Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Lee.
And this is fouled straight back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Gary Cox. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Andrews ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A check at the bag by Gallardo. Back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 38th home run of the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The right fielder,
into the box
8.
now. Michael Lee.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Carlos.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pelly is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. A fastball that just misses inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Three and 0 now. Albert Pujols would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground. Yu takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Houston leads this one 11-0. Ready for another shot now. Number 77. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, number 77.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Lee giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 23. Tanner Pelley.
Ready for another chance. Tanner Pelley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Too high. 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Albert now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The batter,
stepping into the box, number 3. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last 2-bagger. From the belt, kicks and deals to short. There is Andrus in time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Striding in, David Lee. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
In now, Gary Cox, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Astros lead this one 12-0. Digging in to try it again, David Yu. A hit in 2 tries so far.
David Yu.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Liriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Well, that fastball is always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Now here it comes. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The right fielder, number 19, Shin Soo Choo.
Striding into the box, Shin Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Sean Tollison enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sean Tollison.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 12-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So striding forward now, number 71. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. One and two. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, number 77.
Stepping up now, number 77. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
At the plate, Tanner Pelly and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one.
Leading off for the Astros.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now batting, Albert Pujols. And we'll see if they look to put him on again. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Yu ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, number 3, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0. I just don't see him giving him anything to hit in this situation.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, make him chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
Here's the 3-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Lee has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Buddy Whitaker enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Buddy Whitaker.
Settling in now, David Yu. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Out of play off to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 3 has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Liriano. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, there's another base hit. Now, they've scattered the field, but the problem's been scoring runs. They've stranded 9 runners so far in this game.
Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On the ground to third. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Astros with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Randy Johnson records win number 16 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Derek Holland allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.